today I'm going to be talking about singles and doubles and how to apply them to the drum kit in a more progressive way. Cool, let's dive in. So we know our single stroke rolls. If not, I'm just going to give you a reminder of single stroke rolls. So they go, depending on if you're leading with the right hand or the left hand, they'll just alternate in strokes. That's why they're called singles. So it's either right, left, or left, right. So I'm gonna just demonstrate on the snare drum with the hi-hat, keeping time. It's always good to keep time, not only just for your own personal development in your phrases, but also it's useful for just working on your coordination as well. So I'll start with a slow bit of time, the 1, 2, and really count those 16th notes. So there'll be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. But we don't want to be very one-dimensional with these. I mean, we can take the single stroke in one dimensional sound. So for example, if I'm using all rim shots and then using the toms, just the singles, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, the one-dimensional approach, it works sometimes, like say if we're doing rock fills, for example. So that's your one-dimensional approach to singles. But what is always good to do is to learn to play singles in a variety of dynamics. So for example, really quiet, which means playing it closer to the kit. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. You see how I've barely got any lift on my arms. I'm just keeping it as close to the head as I possibly can. And then it's good to take the dynamic up a touch. So I'm going to come up, higher sticks equals higher sound. Now take it a bit higher. Now even higher. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different dynamics you can do with that. So if we're going to apply that to accenting with single notes, so we'll just take the first of the 1 E and a, and we'll use a rim shot or a different drum. So it'd be 1 E and a. Remember, keep them close, apart from the very last stroke where you take a tap and then come up to prepare yourself for the next stroke. So it'd be 1 E and a, and you come up 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and. And so we just take that, play it to different drums. And so the next step would obviously be, as you saw there, just to take all the right hands and accent them. So it'd be. And what you want to be doing with the right hand is you don't want to be tensing up and digging right in, because if you dig right in, then it just sounds dead and choked. Whereas if you let it bounce, not only is it better for your actual wrist, like for your arm and your technique and things moving forward, but also you get a bigger sound. So, because if you choke each one, sometimes it's intentional, but it doesn't sound as nice if it's not intentional. So this is how we do it. Remember left foot, 1 and 2 and. step would be adding cymbals to it. So normally with like your crash cymbals and maybe even your ride, you might want to shove a bass drum in there. But with, say, smaller cymbals like this guy over here, there's not really any need. And also, don't neglect the odd notes, so the E and the R. So it'd be one and one and Make my mistake. Cool, and now we'll look at double stroke rolls. So as you know, your double stroke rolls are going to be right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. As you see, I was using a couple of different hi-hat patterns there. You can use different hi-hat patterns with your left foot as well, just to add a bit of flavour. But now, the whole idea of using doubles is you can also use doubles and singles with the feet. So for example, you can go for singles, it'd be right hand, right foot, or left hand, right foot. So example. You can alternate them. With the doubles, the same method. So you can do right hand with double on the foot. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Foot, foot, hand. And you can hear like a proper kind of rock sort of drummer thing going on if you put two hands together. 1, 2, 3. Cool. The whole idea of this is to just take singles and doubles and just mix them up to create patterns. So I'm going to just do a couple of really slow ones. Follow this really slow and scout out all your singles and your doubles. So for example, here's example 1. 2. But you can also take the double from the foot and move it to the left hand as a ghost note. So like this. So that's one example. Another example would just be right, left foot, foot. So 1, 2, 3. But then you can also do 4 singles and 2 on the foot, right? But you can also take a paradiddle and add it to this. Paradiddle. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my channel and thanks for checking out this lesson. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on the video as well. It really helps, and I also hope that it helps you get through these troubling times that we're currently living in. And I'll hopefully see you all on the other side at the end of all of this. Until then, take care and all the best.